And our settled weather continues. It is largely fine and dry, if not fairly cloudy. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up. Good morning, Britain. I love the Conker Championships, and I'm from Northampton, and every year I always thought I would want to take part, but it's my birthday weekend. Yeah. And probably a large supply of Conkers in my house, just, you know, in the corner of rooms when you pile them up, because they say if that's true, but that's what...
Do you have spiders?
No.
There we go.
Clearly it works. Science, yay. I'm here to be the bearer of not the best news. You'll notice that the nights are drawing in, so I wanted to kind of tell you how much and the why. So we're now well into October, and we are now finding that we are seeing the length of our days reducing dramatically. So sunsets and sunrises, this is what we've got for today. Across northern areas, it's 7:41 in Edinburgh, sunset at 6:16. For London, sunrise 7:22, sunset is 6:11. But we are losing through southern areas 3 minutes and 45 seconds of daylight a day, and that equates to nearly 2 hours of daylight lost in the month of October. And across northern areas, it is nearly 2.5 hours of daylight lost. So we are noticing those nights really drawing in, much darker mornings, darker evenings, and that's set to continue. And at the moment, we have largely fine settled conditions, but there's an awful lot of cloud around. Here's the details. And as our day length reduces pretty dramatically and we notice that chill in the air, the weather is actually largely fine and settled. A big area of high pressure sits across our shores, and we've been talking about how it remains settled for a long time. This high pressure stays here all week long. The low pressures that bring the wet and windy don't make any progress, but what it means is we chase areas of cloud around, and whether we have cloudy skies by day and night has a big difference on our temperatures. So first thing this morning, we have some clear spells across some northern areas, and their temperatures have fallen into single digits. But where we have the cloud first thing this morning, acting like a blanket, keeping in the heat, temperatures for some starting off into double digits. Where we've had the clearest skies, some shallow mist and fog, that quickly clears away through the day. And actually today, Scotland and Northern Ireland, the far north of England, you're in that sunny side of things. Blue skies take us through the day, 15, 16 degrees temperature, feeling very nice indeed. Cloudier, greyer skies compared to yesterday for England and Wales, with top temperature of 18, and there's more of this for the rest of the week. Thankfully, our weather is the complete opposite to Andy's. We have high pressure dominating. It keeps the low pressures, the wet and windy weather far away from us, and the outlook remains fine and settled all week long. The winds are light. For times, the skies will be clear overnight, and that gives rise to a touch of frost. But by and large, there'll be a lot of cloud around, and depending on whether you have cloudy skies or clear skies, makes a big difference to our temperatures. For today, largely fine and dry, like I mentioned, a little bit drizzly for some coastal areas where that cloud is thickest. So first thing, we've had some clear spells across the north. That's given rise to temperatures down into single digits, and it also means some mist and fog forming, but that soon clears away. Now, for today, it's Scotland, Northern England and Northern Ireland that have the best of the sunshine around and feeling pleasant in the sunshine, with temperatures of 16, maybe 17 degrees. Temperatures similar across England and Wales, 17, 18 degrees, but we have more cloud than we have yesterday, and so perhaps not feeling quite as warm. And as we head through this evening and overnight tonight, we do it all over again. Clearer skies in the north, maybe a touch of frost and fog. In the south, it remains very mild with that cloud. So let's take a look at our 7-day. There's very little change in our weather as we head through the next few days. It's fine, it's settled, high pressure dominates, and largely fine today, the best of any sunshine through northern areas, but where that cloud is thicker, it'll give some outbreaks of rain and drizzle in the air. So first thing this morning, it starts off dry, if not pretty cloudy for many of us, where we've had some clear spells, mist and fog developing, that will soon clear. But through the day, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, the best of the sunshine around. England and Wales, a little bit cloudier. Temperatures sitting around about 16 or 17 degrees, but feeling very pleasant in the sunshine.